It's yours.
Okay, hi everybody, Meliha Jessica here. We've pre-recorded our presentation, so we'll just quickly jump into it here and see you guys at the end of the Q&A.
Hi, I'm Jessica from Europlex. Welcome to our Cork room. Europlex has been a flooring importer and distributor since 1986. Our specialty and focus has always been on European-made products. So naturally, Cork Flooring has consistently been part of our offering.
Hi, I'm Meliha from Europlex International. We're honored to present to you today some background on cork. We will share where it comes from, how it's made, and why it's one of the greatest natural flooring choices. Enjoy our presentation.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cork room. You may be wondering, what exactly is cork? Well, cork is the bark of the cork tree, and the cork tree is actually a relative of the oak tree that we're all so familiar with in hardwood flooring. The most ancient fossil of a cork tree was found in Portugal and estimated to be 10 million years old. 1/3 of all the Earth's cork forests are still situated in Portugal, and this is where the majority of all cork products are produced, including all of the flooring materials that we're going to show you today.
What are the characteristics of cork, you're probably wondering? Well, I'm going to share some of these with you now. Cork has lightness. It's a natural raw material weighing just 0.16 grams per cubic centimeters, and it can float. Cork has flexibility and compressibility. We're all familiar with the traditional wine cork. Each wine cork has 800 million airtight cells, which shows its true elasticity. Cork is mold and mildew resistant. It's also resistant to termites and a natural fire retardant. In construction, it has clear advantages in regards to the quality of buildings, air quality, and comfort. Cork historically has been used for years in walls, facades, ceilings, railings, and floors. Cork is truly a 100% raw material, which is biodegradable, recyclable, and renewable.
Cork is one of the most natural, sustainable materials available in flooring surfaces, and this starts from the way it's harvested. The trees are never cut down, but the bark is stripped off and regenerates itself every 9 years. The tree lives on for up to 250 years, and the average times it can be harvested is about 16 times. The harvested trees absorb more carbon than non-harvested trees, and Portugal offsets the world's emission by up to 10 million tons of carbon every year.
The cork industry in Portugal currently has about 670 different companies producing a variety of different products. Advances in technology and manufacturing has allowed us to show you more visuals. We're looking forward to showing this to you next. Enjoy.
Welcome back to our Cork room.
Hi everyone. On this slide, we wanted to share with you our Kenko collection. Kenko means healthy in Japanese. The product that we would like to show you is digitally printed, a wood look on top of cork. It's PVC free, an all natural cork floor that is meant to look like a real wood floor. Take a closer look at some of these great colors. You can still see that we've still got the 2 layers of cork for comfort, acoustical, and warmth with an HDF core.
There's a nice quarter sawn piece, and the texture is also embossed on the top so you can see the grain.
All right, pass that back to you. Thanks. The next product we want to show you is the digitally printed mosaic cork tiles. They're right on trend with current designs. The modern front prints still offer the warmth, acoustical, and sustainable qualities of cork. It's available in a variety of different patterns and just a fun way to do something different.
We often get asked how many repetitions are in the SKU, or if every tile is the same. So on this particular pattern, there's 6 different tiles, and they're all different but complementary.
And another neat product that's digitally printed on cork is we know how expensive it is to do a chevron or a herringbone with real wood in your home. Now you can have that look at a fraction of the cost with something 100% made in Portugal.
So this, even though it's a print, you're still getting 100% natural material.
And for people who love the benefits of cork, but need the additional durability, we're pleased to offer you vinyl cork. Enjoy the next slide.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the Cork room.
Hi, we're now excited to show you our vinyl cork product. We love it with its low impact on the environment. Our vinyl cork gives you the durability of vinyl on top with a sheet of vinyl, but the core is 2 layers of cork and an HDF core, making it a much more sustainable choice. Typical vinyl products out in the market do have an SPC or WPC core. We're proud that our vinyl cork is 100% recyclable at the end of its life. So the vinyl cork is still offering you the durability with the sustainable story behind it.
One of the reasons vinyl cork has the water resistance is this patented Uni-Click system, and the HDF core is coated with an all-natural paraffin wax. So water doesn't get in between the system here. And the edges are a nice square edge flush fitting seam, making it very difficult for any accidental spills or liquids to get in there.
The other thing our vinyl cork line offers, when we talk about technology earlier, is a concrete look. So we have the ability for somebody who wants that contemporary look and a concrete look, but with vinyl on top and still the comforts of cork underneath and an HDF core that is water resistant. Thank you. And the last product we'd love to show you is the basket weave linen pattern. So it's got some texture to it. So for somebody who wants to, put in a more modern look, and again, having the comforts of vinyl or the durability and the softness of cork and warmth below, this is another great option for powder rooms, laundry rooms, dens, family rooms, anywhere you'd like in your home.
The other important thing to know about this type of cork and vinyl cork floor is it's made as a floating floor, but it can also be full spread trowel ply glue down to suit any type of installation requirement.
And next, we're just going to show you a couple more slides with a little bit more information about cork and a few room scenes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, hi everyone. So what we've got here is a picture of one of the oldest producing cork trees in the south of Portugal. It's actually named the Whistler tree. It was planted in 1783 and it's 273 years old. It stands 45 feet tall and it has a 13-foot wide trunk. This is a picture of cork bark that has been harvested. The outer bark and the major branches are stripped by hand, and no mechanical stripping devices are ever used in this process. Experienced cork strippers use a special axe to slit the outer bark and peel it away from the tree. This is typically done from the months of May to September and in the warmest weather. At yield, each tree harvests 100 pounds of cork per tree, enough bark for 4,000 wine bottles. This next slide is just showing you kind of an overview of the offering of our colors that we offer in the vinyl cork. And as you can see, we've got, nice light modern tones to, traditional browns. And we've also got the concrete look and the basket weave that we showed you earlier. And this is an overview of our traditional cork floors. And as you can see, it kind of has that natural texturing of cork. We do offer it in nice light tones or the traditional orange brown colors and with some grays in there too. Cork is excellent for senior centers, Tai Chi, yoga, dance studios, daycares, etc. And really anywhere where additional cushioning, cleanliness, comfort, and indoor healthy materials matter. Here's another application where they've taken the digitally printed cork and put it in an application in a wine store, and it just gives some fun. All of the products have the major certifications of FSC, Green Guard, low VOC, which is very important for healthy living. And this last slide here just shows you an application of our vinyl cork product, again, in just a home, with a busy family. They've got the durability of the vinyl, but the comfort of cork below. So that kind of takes you through our presentation today. We hope you enjoyed it. I don't think we filled up 25 minutes, so we hope you have lots of questions now.
Thank you. What an incredible presentation. I really enjoyed learning how the cork was produced and everything. So thank you very much. All right, so let's take a look and see what is happening. We have questions. Let's see if there's any questions in the chat or any hands raised in the. Okay, here we go. Are there benefits for soundproofness?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Cork does have sound ratings. We do actually offer cork underlayments. You can do a 3 mil or a 6 mil. Unfortunately, they don't meet the typical ICC ratings that we see today in the other products in the market, but they're typically be around the 55 to 57. Cork is used a lot in a lot of double glue down applications. People use it acoustically in like music rooms, movie rooms, that sort of thing too. And as you can see behind us, we've got these textured cork panels for something fun. So this is actually the outer bark of a cork tree here behind us.
I was wondering about that. Thank you. Excellent. Okay. Thank you very much.
That is the outer bark of the cork tree. So if you can see here, it looks like that on the outside, and that's just the outside of the tree there and how it looks. And then the wine corks get punched out here.
Nice.
And then all of this shell with the corks is used to make the flooring material. So it's also a manufacturer's, it's all made with the manufacturer's byproduct of the cork industry.
Great. Okay, so we have another question from Tom Hobbs. I'm just going to turn on his microphone. One moment. Go ahead, Tom.
First off, great presentation. Cork, what an amazing product. So thank you for sharing that. I'm really curious on your vinyl cork, very cool product. Do you know what the span rating is without transitions? Would it be like a 50 by 50 or 30 by 30 or?
I always say it depends on the shape of the room, but the maximum span is 25 to 30 feet. And then we always recommend, of course, T-molds in between the doorways. Even when the client says they don't want T-molds, because really who wants T-molds? You have to have those T-molds in there.
Yeah.
So just like with any floating floor, but alternatively, if the client doesn't want T-molds or you're worried about a span, say for a commercial space, you can always do a full spread trowel glue down for our cork and our vinyl cork products. And that can just be with any urethane type adhesive, as long as it's specified that you can use it with cork.
Fantastic. And then one more question, if I'm allowed.
Go ahead, Tom.
Any maybe comments on the warmth of cork? I may have missed it, or maybe not, I'm not sure.
Oh, cork is definitely a natural insulator, so it's fantastic. The vinyl cork is a great option for basements because a lot of days people might be spending their the majority of their budget, say, on a natural wood product on their main floor, but now it comes to the basement and they don't want to, you know, put in that extra cost. So with the vinyl on top, you know, people are getting that durability, but with the 2 layers of cork, it's actually giving more warmth underfoot. So when you are standing on it, you're not going to feel as much coolness coming up from the concrete. So absolutely.
Yeah, that was a great question. Another really neat property of cork is the natural shape of the cell when you put it under a microscope actually looks like a honeycomb, and most of what cork is made of is air. So it naturally retains heat, and so it's a good temperature insulator and sound insulator.
Fantastic. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you for that question, Tom. Also, Thomas, go ahead.
I'm just curious to know where the cork room is.
It's at our design showroom downtown on West 3rd.
Wow.
So you're more than welcome to come by and visit, because we've got we were actually sitting on cork furniture right now.
Wow.
Here,
I'll zoom out.
show you.
So
Can you demo this furniture?
yeah. So this
So we've got a cork chair, stool that we're sitting on, right? We've got our cork table.
The flowers are in cork in a cork bowl. Do you want to show them stair nosing?
Yeah. You can also make cork stair nosings from the material.
And the light.
Oh, got a cork light.
So that's a heat treated cork.
So this is heat treated cork, and it's actually a light fixture.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And we've got more digitally printed cork. I mean, we could be here all day, but
Now the other panels behind you beside the unfinished cork.
that's digitally printed cork. So this one here is it's actual cork panels, but they've done a digital print on here with this design, right? And then here we've got the outer bark of the cork. And on the other side of the showroom, we've also got the inner bark of the tree.
Fantastic.
And here's a quick look at our design center here that we just opened up very beginning of 2021. And our location is in Vancouver on West 3rd between Fir and Pine. And we're open 8 to 4, and it's business to business sales. So anyone in the flooring industry or your clients is welcome to use the showroom.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. And thank you very much, Jessica and Meliha. Let me just see if there's any other questions. Perhaps you could talk a little bit about, oh, here we go. Urethane wear layer. That's a question from Tom Hobbs. Urethane wear layer.
Hi, Tom. Thanks for the question. Regarding the urethane wear layer, are you asking about what the finish is made of, or if you're able to recoat with a urethane wear layer?
That's a good question. Do you have to strip and recoat? I guess one, is it a urethane wear layer on there? And then two, do you have to maintain the wear layer?
So the cork finishes, we have a variety of cork finishes. We have one that's like a hot coating cured with heat, and then that's a water-based coating. We also have a nanoparticle coating. So when you say urethane, they can be coated down the road with a urethane type product. We also recommend products by Bona. Bona Traffic is one that many flooring guys or ladies like to use on the cork after, say, it has tarnished a little bit or the finish is worn down. So I hope that kind of answers your question.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you again.
Thank you.
What a great virtual tour through the world of cork. Thank you both very much. Now, is there anything else you want to wrap up? You have about 5 minutes before the next presentation. Anything else you want to share about cork, or your background, or what the showroom itself? Anything else?
One of the things about cork that's really fascinating is the ability to customize. So let's say you have a unique project and you're looking for a color that's maybe just totally out of the industry. You know, you might be able to find a paint chip or something like that. We have worked with the same manufacturers in Portugal for over 15 years now, actually closer to 20 years. And we work closely in the way that they can do anything for us. So even logos on printing, you can do that directly on a flooring material as well. There's all sorts of things. Really, the sky's the limit when it comes to cork. So we talked a little bit about having some of the more traditional patterns, which those are the ones that we keep in stock and service Western Canada through our distribution. And those are like some of the really traditional cork floors, like the granules. Maybe you can show the granules, the brick, the burl, those more traditional ones. But you and all our audience here is going to see over the next coming years that we're really focused on bringing these new technologies into cork flooring. So there's just going to be more and more options, even more than the traditional options that we're all used to. So we're just asking everyone to keep your eyes out and stay tuned and consider cork flooring for your next project. Thank you so much.
Thank you both very, very much. Okay, so we will ask that you stop share, and then we'll transfer you over to the attendee section, and we'll bring on our next speaker. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.